Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Tirthalion, and today I'm going to show you how to read well, as you can plainly see, this is a Celtic cross. This is one of the longer ones, so get you a big old glass of tea or wine, have a seat, and let's go. So, first of all, what you're going to do is you lay your first card, which is this card here. This is card number 1. This is your querent. And in this case, the querent is represented by the Ten of Cups reversed. And the Ten of Cups in this deck, it shows the wood fairy who had discovered the Fountain of Youth, or Cornucopia of Plenty, or Holy Grail. Earlier in the deck, the Ace of Cups is where she discovered this. Now, the Ten of Cups, at this point, she's learned how to use it, and she's fulfilling dreams and emotional wishes, to everyone she knows and those she loves. In this case, with it reversed, it's basically the querent is an emotional mess and not in control of their emotions. Their emotions are all over the place. Now, ouch, sorry, I had to pick up my dog. The next card, this is what is blocking or helping them. Now, with card number 2, you need to pay attention when you flip the card over, off the deck, to find out, which one it is. In this case, it is the moon reversed. Now, the moon reversed would mean that this is blocking our querent. Now, this is basically, think of the dark side of the moon, the mystery, the secrets. This is depression and mothering issues. Now, as far as mothering issues, it could be their mother, them being a mother, an older woman who is like a mother to them, just some sort of mothering issues. What you do is you think, like when I was reading this, I was thinking of my husband and his grandma. It's not his mother, but she was mother-like to him. So in this case, I would say it's not her mother, but someone that acted like a mother to her. Okay, now the next card we look at is this one here. This represents the querent's past, and this is justice. Now the card is upright. So the way you look at this, of course, you see justice. It means that the querent was honest with herself and true to her emotions. This one is like balance of, I would say more like balance of physical, because like temperance would be balance of mental, emotional. This is the tangent balance. So she was honest with herself and true to herself. So that's what this one means. Next card would be this one here. This is the past influences. Basically, this card influenced this card. And this one is the Nine of Cups reversed. Now, in this deck, I consider this card to be the Cloud 9. Because when it's upright, and you look at it, she is full of emotion. She's emotionally fulfilled. She's floating on a cloud. Everything is wonderful. Turned upside down, those cups are empty. She's fallen off this cloud. She's spiraling towards the earth, and, you know, nothing good can come from that. What this card reversed means is that she's emotionally drained or used up at this point in her past. So this would tell me that there was a person that she dated in her past that was mostly mentally abusive, physically or emotionally draining, someone that pretty much tried to use her up completely. Not a good relationship at all. The law had probably been called at some point. Now, the next card we look at is this one. This is the future. And this is the Princess of Swords reversed. Now, the Princess of Swords reversed means that she's stuck in the past. You know, she's stuck in a pattern as far as her way of thinking. Now, her way of thinking, you know, is based on the past relationship. You know, she's going to get used up. She's going to get abused. So this is what this means. She's stuck in this pattern of thinking she's going to be a victim. Now, the next card is this one. This is the future influences. And this is the Magician reversed. Now, the Magician right side up is pretty much everything's working with you. Magic is on your side. The material world is on your side. The Magician, this is where the Fool meets, you know, on the Fool's journey through the major arcana. The Fool meets the Magician and asks his questions, and the Magician helps guide him. As you see the infinity symbol above his head, you know, he's all-knowing and all-powerful. Reversed, basically, she'll feel that everything is against her as far as when it comes to the future in the relationships. Now, this next card, you come down here to this bottom right one. This is how she sees herself. And this one is Temperance. Now, remember I mentioned over here balance. Temperance, this is balance within yourself. You know, I would say like a chemical balance. You know, upside down chemical imbalance, basically, you know, needing to see a psychiatrist for medication. But right side up, this means that there's nothing wrong with her as far as her mental health goes. It's just the way she's conditioned herself. What she needs to do is she needs to work on these issues. You know, the past relationship wasn't your fault or wasn't her fault. She needs to see this in order to flip these cards over. She needs to see this and work through that and know that that past relationship is not going to be all of her relationships in the future. Now, the next card we need to look at is this one. This is how others see her. And this is the Six of Pentacles reversed. Now, the Six of Pentacles upright basically means, as you see, everything in this card is balanced. So that would be a harmonious relationship, marriage, joining of two people on the same level. This card reversed, it's inharmonious, basically a breakdown within the relationship. Everybody saw it, and they tried to help you, and they tried to help heal you, and you pretty much did what they said as far as like you took their help, you listened to them, at least you showed that you were. The problem is that, you know, you didn't actually do the work inside your head. Alright, next card, this is Hopes and Fears. That is the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ninth card. This one, if it's upright, it's a hope. If it's reversed, it's a fear. This one is reversed. It's the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is, upright. She's in control. She's the head bitch in charge. She controls the coven. Reversed, she's out of control. So, our querent has a fear of losing control. She always has to be in control of relationships, or at least she has to feel in control of a relationship. That's what happened here. Is she lost control. It was pretty bad. She thinks all of her relationships from now on are going to do that, which are not the case. Now the last card, this is card number 10. This is overall, and this one is the 8 of Swords reversed. Now upright, this card shows a woman who is bound and trapped by all these swords. But as you can see, all the swords don't go all the way around, and her bindings aren't actually tied. She's holding them. All she has to do is let go of the bindings. They'll fall to the ground. She can remove her blindfold and she can walk out of the swords. With this card reversed, however, what this means is that our querent is actually bound herself, and she's bound by obligation currently. So what she needs to do is work through these mental issues that she's had, and realize that past relationship she can't base everything off of. Let go of it. Don't fear the unknown. Realize this wasn't your fault. That's what this one would mean. This wasn't her fault. She needs to get out of that mindset. She needs to ask the right questions. There is no chemical imbalance, so she's fine. Everybody saw what was going on, tried to help her. She did take their help. She got out of the situation and she was able to move on there, but she didn't do the work with inside her head. The High Priestess, she's afraid of losing control, and right now she's basically got herself tied up in her own mind. Okay, so this is the Celtic Cross. You are watching my channel. This is Tirthalion. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to leave me a like down below. Please comment, how do you read the Celtic Cross? Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day.